All right, so no longer staring death in the face, cutting down to 135 pounds. Here's the former bantamweight champion, now featherweight contender, the Funk Master Aljamain Sterling. So far, really good, up 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's always been when for Aljamain Sterling. When is he going to be a featherweight? Well, that time is not right now. This guy is one of the greatest bantamweight champions of all time. He did it with his wrestling. His back mat, as he called it, is not like anything we see with any other fighters in the UFC. His submission to Corey Sandhagen was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen inside of the octagon. He's a tremendous fighter. Now at featherweight, he is a real challenge for anyone in this division.
Yeah, you got to think his grappling is going to pose a lot of problems for a lot of fighters in this top 15. The Funk Master Aljamain Sterling has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Proudly repping the Anzacs, Australia and New Zealand. Here is City Kickboxing's UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. Draws rave reviews from past opponents, from his teammates. He is the ultimate competitor, and anybody who saw him compete in a rugby league setting at 214 pounds, I might add, knows just how committed this guy is to athletics and to realizing greatness in the UFC. He certainly did that against Max Holloway, but he's going to get everybody's best shot, and that continues in earnest here tonight as they all continue to chase down the Australian champion Volkanovski. Alexander the Great Volkanovski. He is ready to go. So are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski, champ, insists he's going to mix the martial arts here tonight against this outstanding wrestler, but you've got to think more to keep this fight upright for as long as he can.
Absolutely, because not many can strike with him. If you can outstrike Max Holloway in the way that Alexander Volkanovski did, you would imagine he could have that same success against a person that's predominantly a wrestler. But to do that, he's got to defend takedowns, keep his back off the octagon side, and circle to make sure that he is controlling the distance, space, and range of this fight.
Head kick, that's a miss. Well, Sterling comfortable wherever the fight goes, but you're seeing a lot of the improvements he's made in his stand-up under Ray Longo, and at least early on in this one, more than content to strike. Yes, it is.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Volkanovski's looking dangerous here in round one. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early. If you're on the other side, you got to find a way to slow him down. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. The strikes continuing to pile up.
Holy smokes.
Nice judo toss for him there. Well, we told you off the top about the striking disadvantage, so it is absolutely huge to get this fight to the ground this early.
Very, very important for him to get this takedown early. Show his opponent that he will not have the ability to get comfortable in the striking, because when he tries to, he's going to get taken down.
Oh, he got denied trying to pass. 1 minute to go in the round. Oh, great reversal to top position by Volkan. A lot of punishing ground and pound strikes have sort of been featured here in this round one as we come down the stretch.
There are ground fights, John, and then there are fun ground fights. This is a fun ground fight. This man is not just holding, he is finding openings and landing little ground and pound.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. All right, here we go now, champ. Round two. Alexander Volkanovski versus Aljamain. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised he hasn't even tried to take him down yet?
Yes, it's very surprising to watch a guy that has this type of wrestling chop not trying to attempt to get this fight to the ground.
Don't want that Jan sport anywhere near you, but in terms of his striking, Aljamain Sterling's a difficult guy to handle as well. Very difficult, because you know he wants to take you down. So he's constantly changing his stance right in front of you. And when he does it, he switches stance as he closes distance. Aljamain is a really good striker, but it's the wrestling and grappling that made him a champion. Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks, so good.
Oh!
Beautiful jab there by the champ. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut right now.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Well, Volk said in our fighter meeting, felt like that right cross would be there, and it has been there all night.
It's been there all night, John. He has landed this punch multiple times. His opponent needs to figure something out, or he's going to get put out.
Oh, pinpoint connection by him there, and you got to wonder if his opponent is almost too tired to defend.
Yeah, he's having a very difficult time staying in this fight. It's energy management. You cannot empty the gas tank in the first round. You got to know that the fight may go long. This young fighter will learn from this. Another big takedown.
Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off the octagon side, separate his body from the fence, so then you can gain secure top control.
10 minutes in the books. All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round, of which there were a lot.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one. Oh, left hook.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent. Aljo looks much more comfortable on his feet right now. He seems fresh. It's been a while since we've seen Aljo.
Massive shot landed by him there.
He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that finish then, though, because now he's got his legs back under him.
Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight tonight.
Always be.
Oh, my God.
Lands a hip toss. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Swing and a miss by Volka. Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Signs of bruising now on that left thigh. .30 seconds to go in the round. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, there's the end of the round, and what a round it was for him. 2 knockdowns there. I'm not sure if the opposite corner's going to throw in the towel, if the doctor's going to come in, but he is hurting for certain.
I mean, they've got to look at it, right? They've got to look at their fighter, and sometimes you have to save your fighter from himself.
Right.
He's always going to get up. He showed that, but he has been outclassed in round number 1. He has to either change something or show his coaches that he is going to do something different, or they can't send him back out there.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. Clipped him with the right hand there.
Another strike to the head lands.
same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Well, nice job there a moment ago. Volkanovski's trying to make that eye swell shut, DC, as you see the fighter continuing to land strikes and target that eye that is already pretty severely swollen. Sterling in a world of trouble!
Oh, big elbow.
Solid punch by him there. Continues to work the body here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Another big takedown. Trying to pass here. Nothing doing.
Try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Fighter is in half guard. Volkanovski's back in full mount. Oh, great work to adjust position.
He was trying to pass there, but no. His opponent said no way.
Volkanovski's back in full guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, that's a nice adjustment. I think it was a sweep there. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Slips. Oh! 6-12 elbow.
That's kind of crazy. It's like Yair Rodriguez versus the Zombie.
Yeah.
Bring it down and bring it up to get the finish. Took a left hook there. Guillotine here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that submission defense, champ?
I mean, he has tremendous awareness. Time that submission defense as well as you could. It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Volkanovski's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass.
The ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Sterling's back to the side control now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Great defense by this fighter.
Final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, so another clean performance for the best in the world at 145 pounds. New South Wales' Alexander Volkanovski needs the judges tonight, but a pretty clear decision nonetheless.
Pretty clear. I have